Hey guys, Bobby here. Welcome back to my channel. So today I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. I don't know, I guess about my channel, why I developed it, why I still do it, why I'm having hiccups about vlogging consistently now, or theories behind it. So the reason why I created this channel is I did start developing up a pretty wide front line. And I was going live a lot in our group on Facebook, but as you post things, stuff gets buried. And so when new people would come on, I would always have to go and like dig and find the video, like how I did my chunks or how I mailed my samples out, or, you know, just basically business, all the things and how I do it to kind of maybe help them figure out how they want to do it for their own business. And so YouTube became a really easy outlet for me because I could post it all there, and then I could create an album in our group, and I labeled it Poshable Training since we are the Poshable Beauties. And then they could find anything that they wanted to real easy in an album. They just click the picture and then there's a link to the YouTube video, and they could see how to do all the things. So that was number one on why I developed it. Number two, I did come here to try to recruit people because I was decent at recruiting people in person. But Stephanie Hubenak, probably lots of you have heard her name, Stephanie Posh here on YouTube as well. She actually earned her very first trip was with my sponsor, and it was her first trip, and they became friends really quickly. And Stephanie came and did a video for us, just for Ashley's team, and she was talking about YouTube and encouraging us that if it felt like that was something we thought we could be brave enough to do, then to just go and do it, because she recruits lots of people off of YouTube. And that was intriguing to me because I do want to grow with this, and I want to recruit sellers and people who also know how to recruit and bring new ideas to the table that I didn't think of, and people that I could collaborate with. And thought this was a great way to just reach people across the nation and globally one day, because we do plan to move out of the US one day. It's not today. So but I'm in a good spot here on YouTube because of that. So I have started dwindling down on my channel, and I think I figured out part of the reason why. I do have anxiety. I am an extroverted introvert, and I was reading a post this morning about extroverted introverts, and it hits some things on the head. Like, we love accolades, is that the right? And being recognized for accomplishments. Like, we love compliments, but we don't know how to receive them. And when I started going to events with Posh, I started getting recognized because of YouTube or Instagram. And the conversation is always awkward. And so for those of you who have approached me because of YouTube or Instagram and it was awkward, I'm sorry. I don't know how to receive that. I really don't. And a lot of them on YouTube, I have realized, are like that. And so they had to figure a way to cope with that when people recognize them. And that's kind of the reason why we become friends too. Like Melissa Huckfelt, she was like, I've seen your channel. I can read people. You're my people. You're with me. And she actually fussed me because, like, in Mexico, when I got there, I don't know if I've mentioned it on the channel or not. I think I have. But for those of you who don't know, I did go up to the room and I stayed there for hours. Literally hours, because my roommate wasn't there. And I knew that I had people there that I knew, but I knew there was like way more people that I didn't know there than I did. And I saw people that I look up to, some of my Posh idols that are Posh famous, and like I was scared to go talk to them. And I'm like, oh, okay, there's that one and there's this one. She's sitting over there, and like we're gonna get to hang out with all these people all week long. And do I actually approach them? Do they know who I am? Does it matter if they know who I am or not? Like, all of the things go through my head, and I got my room key, jotted up to my room, and there I stayed until my roommate came. Like, I did that in Dallas too, my first event in Dallas. It was for a day away. And when I got to the hotel, I was in the lobby, and Sasha Sweeter is one of my huge Posh idols. I freaking love her so much. And she was like sitting right there. And I was like, oh my God, there's Sasha. Okay, there's a whole group of people here sitting on the couch. And like people looked up and they're like, hey, because I'm in a Posh shirt, so they know I'm Posh. And I was just like, hey, and then I just pushed my bag to the side and immediately looked at my phone. And this is just how I am. It's a real thing. And so in Mexico, Melissa was like, what time did you get here? And I was like, oh, I got here, I think it was like 2. And I finally come down, it was like 6 or 7. Something like that. I don't remember exactly what the times were on what I got. I think I did get there around 2. And I stayed up in the room till like, I think of 5, maybe 5 or 6. Finally come down, and she was like, then where have you been? We've been waiting on you to get here. And I was like, I was just in the room. She was like, doing what? I was like, just looking at the views, checking out the bed, and just watching everybody else down below, because we were on the second to top floor. And I was just watching everyone. And she was like, but okay. And I was like, I don't know. Part of it was, I told her I was just taking it in that I'm really here. I really earned this. I can't believe I'm really here, and just doing the views. And she's like, I get that. But the other part of it is holy crap, I'm here. Holy crap, I'm here. All of these people are here. What do I do? Who do I talk to? Where do I go? I have friends that are here, but I don't know. And so like Brittany and I had been talking a whole lot. And so like she was my safety net. And I was like, she just needs to get here so that I have somebody to go down with. I'm not by myself. And it took her forever to come up because she went to the wrong room for one. She like busts open, they gave her the wrong room key, and she busts into the room with Sarah McCarty and was like, bye, you're not Bobby. That was funny. And when she finally comes up, and so like we gab a little bit, we get to know each other better in person, and she helped me realize something about myself and how I can't take compliments very well, because I posted a picture of us on my Facebook saying finally meeting this gorgeous lady or creature or human, I forget what word I used, in person. And she was like, you know, we met before, right? And I was like, no, we haven't. No. And she was like, yeah, we met in Nashville, but it's okay, it was just super awkward and it was my fault. And I was like, it probably wasn't your fault. We met in Nashville. When did we meet? And she was like, you know that picture of you and Melissa and Carissa and Lauren on the couch? And I was like, yeah. She was like, I took it. And I was like, oh my God. And what had happened was, and she was like, the way she said she introduced herself, she was like, hi Bobby, I'm Brittany, I'm following you on YouTube. And you were just like, oh, thanks. And like, that was it. It was super awkward. And I was like, that's my fault. I don't know how to receive it. Like, if I talk to people and I think they have no clue who I am, and we're just talking, everything's great. And then the day later on, they're like, oh, you're that girl on YouTube. And then it's like, it's still awkward for me at that point too. And I'm like, yeah, I am. It happened to me at the Pamper Time Out. I met this girl, Julie, and she was really cool. She was so sarcastic, and I was like, oh my God, you're my people. We were talking about something, and I was like, yeah, I did a video on that actually on YouTube. She goes, oh, okay, that's how I know you. You're that YouTube girl. And I was like, yeah. And then I think I was pretty straightforward with her, like, let's not talk about me being on YouTube, because I don't know. And I think that's part of my hiccup and my mental block on why I've been less consistent here. Not because I don't love that I inspire people or that I help people with their businesses. I do love that fact. But before I started going to Posh events, I didn't have people approaching me about my videos. I didn't have people telling me, oh, I see you on YouTube. Oh, I see you on Instagram, or any of those things. It was just me and my phone, and I uploaded it, and people saw it or they didn't. People liked it or they didn't. I can receive compliments and comments on social media way easier than I can in person, because in person I become like a deer in headlights, and it becomes super awkward because it just, I don't know what to say. And it happened in Nashville. I got hummingbirds all around me. It happened in Nashville. It happened in Dallas. The first day away, it happened a lot in Dallas. A lot of people were recognizing me, and I really, really and truly did not know how to receive it. It happened a little bit in Nashville. Somebody recognized me because I was talking. Their back was to me, and they knew who I was. They're like, is that Bobby? I hear Bobby. And I was like, do I know you? I ended up getting to know her and had lunch with her just because, you know, I am a person. And think I blew up her mind with that, but I mean, I'm just a person, and all of us are just people, and I've learned that because, like, I hung out with them a little bit more in Mexico, and I mean, they really are just people, and they have fun, and they just want to have fun too. And so, like, we are approachable. I'm not doing this video to say that if I go to a vendor event, or not a vendor event, but a Posh event, and you're there and you're like, oh my god, it's Bobby, come say hi to me. Just know ahead of time I'm going to be awkward, and it's not because I don't want you to talk to me. It's not that I don't appreciate you trying to talk to me or get to know me, or if you think that we're going to be besties because you match my personality here, we probably would be in person, okay? I get along with dang near everybody. I really do. I just don't know how to receive it. But once I get over that and I start getting to know you and realize that you're just trying to get to know me in person, which I know that's what you're trying to do, but it's a wall I have to get over, if that makes sense. And then once I'm over that, then, like, we have a lot of fun. But I don't know, I just felt like doing this video because I don't know, I just wanted to get on that real side with you guys and let y'all know, and picking up on posting consistently, because now I know people are watching to the point where they feel nervous about meeting me in person, and that's a whole new level of stuff I didn't expect. Didn't plan on learning how to cope with and receive, and so there's like a mental block of me not wanting to post sometimes now, even though I know I should. And yeah, so anyways, I've rambled now for like dang near 12 minutes. So if you're still here, thank you. You're like a real true friend to me, and I appreciate you. But anyways, yeah, I had another point that I was wanting to make with this video, but it's like getting to be so long. So anyways, if you relate to this video, give me a thumbs up if you're still here. If you haven't yet and you are a Posher and you relate, subscribe. I do training videos. I need to do more training videos because I have lots of training that and product info, ingredient info, especially meeting Stacy more in person like I did in Dallas this last week. She gave us so much info on ingredients, and oh, I love Stacy. Pay attention if Stacy does training videos, guys, because she's amazing. And that's where I get a lot of my info now, is Stacy. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you next time.